is Donna from Awaken Your Bliss. I am a spiritual teacher as well, and what I was reaching out today to share is would like to know how many of you are letting the universe support you on your journey. So I'll just share a quick story of mine. So it was probably close to the end of COVID. I'd been a healer for about a decade and personal development coach and spiritual coach for probably longer than that. But I'd been in the corporate world all that time. And because of my own journey with anxiety and panic, I'd got on this healing journey, which I just loved because I just kept finding out more and more and more about myself. But the story I want to share today is I was probably at the end of COVID and I'm thinking, oh, everything and everyone in some way is hurting at the moment. You know, everybody would have had one aspect of their life, whether it be medical or lockdown or anxiety. So everybody had something going on that they weren't happy about, or even maybe it was just anger in their body. So I thought this was the perfect time for me to start my business, and I always knew I was going to do it as a business. I just didn't know when the right time was, but coming out of COVID was the perfect time. So I was actually sitting at this desk, and I was just thinking, okay, is it time? Is it time? Is it time? And I pretty well made a decision that I was going to resign and I was going to move on and, start my business, Awaken Your Bliss. But the universe supported me that day. I was sitting here and I looked out my kitchen window, which I can see from here, and there was about, I don't know, up to 30 dragonflies. I've got them on my phone, so if you ever meet you, happy to show you my phone. So there were just all these dragonflies, and dragonflies are about change and transformation. Healing is all about, spiritual healing, coaching. It's all about change and transformation. So right there, right at that moment, I just knew. So that was when I really made the decision, right there and then. So that was one thing, but I'll just share another one too, because when I did my first Reiki course, I was sitting in class and this dragonfly actually came in the window and sat down on my papers that were sitting on my lap. But that's interesting. But when I went back to do Reiki 2, I was met at the door by a dragonfly, as if it didn't want me to go in. Well, not quite didn't want me to let me go in, but it was like saying you're on track. So it's like for me, whenever I see these dragonflies, it's like a confirmation. So what I would suggest to you, tap into your intuition, get to know how you're being supported. You will get signs. There are signs. Just be open to seeing them and trusting them. And that's part of what I say concern is today is that people aren't trusting their intuition. So just thought I'd just share that little story with you. I've got plenty more like that. If you ever want to join my class, I've got an 8-week class coming up in on the 2nd of March at Baddo Bay. It's an 8-week journey, 2 hours every Monday night. I prefer to do it that way instead of a weekend because I don't want to pat you on the back and say, okay, I've given you all this knowledge, see you later. I like the fact that we meet each week, and if anything comes up during the week, we can deal with it. So I'll put the links to that all down below. If you've got any experiences of listening to the universe, I'd love for you to share them because it's sort of time that we all help each other wake up, I guess, on some level and start to trust our intuition and what we're seeing. And, like if you see an unusual animal that you don't normally see or it's really in your path, look up to what the meaning of that spiritual animal is. So there's lots of things you can do, but yeah, definitely Dragonfly is about transformation and change. And the other thing that I got that day too, because I'm quite intuitive, and when I was sitting out there looking at the dragonflies, the creator of all that is gave me the mission statement for my business, and that was making the Central Coast the healthiest region in Australia. That's my mission, whether it be emotionally, physically, or spiritually. Happy to take a call from anybody who's struggling with anything or just anybody who wants to expand their knowledge and know that there are other ways that things can be done, whether it be medically or perhaps you've got a belief about a lack of abundance or you have a fear of some kind. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's emotionally, physically, or spiritual. Reach out. Happy to have the chat and hope to get to meet you soon. Enjoy your day and thanks for joining me. All the best for now. Take care. Bye. Just one other thing I'll just point out quickly. Every month I'm going to be offering a free healing session, one for a male and one for a female. So anybody who likes, shares, comments on any of my social media platforms, I've also got my YouTube channel. Feel free to do that and just put the word healing and you'll be in the run each month. I'll just intuitive select somebody, but we're doing it for one man and one woman. This isn't just a female industry. This is a humanity industry. So reach out, male or female. Happy to see you, hear you. Join the class. Doesn't matter whether you're male or female. We all have the same stuff going on. Till next time, sending you love. All the best from now. Bye.